The fire weather conditions weren't ideal for something to just explosively develop like that, but you get just the exact right combination of dry vegetation and the wind in exactly the right direction. The fire crews are still having to battle some decent westerly winds. It's an onshore wind, but the humidity levels around the location of that fire, the coastal fire, still relatively low. We're looking at 30% relative humidity levels. That'll increase as we head through the rest of tonight. West winds at 10 miles an hour, gusting to about 20 miles an hour, which is still a noticeable breeze, and that's why they're still working on putting out those hot spots so no embers get up into that breeze and spread the fire even further than those current 200 acres. Let's return to our weather. Some areas of dense fog developing tonight, spilling into the inland valleys to start the day on Saturday. But once that dissipates, the warmest day in the 7-day forecast is Saturday. Our temperatures are already going to start backing down on Sunday, and then we're closer to normal temperatures for most of next week, maybe even a little below average by next Thursday and Friday. Looking outside, blue skies as we look out from the Mark Hopkins Hotel. Temperatures a mix of 60s, 70s, and even 81 degrees still right now in Santa Rosa, close to 80 in Concord and upper 70s in Livermore. Low 70s in San Jose, but you got close to 80 degrees earlier today. In the 60s for San Francisco and Oakland. Temperature at the Oakland Coliseum is still closer to 70 degrees. It's going to steadily drop off as game time approaches for the first game of the A's series against the Angels. First pitch at 6:40. Game time temperature around 66 degrees. Those temperatures will back down as we head through the evening, and a noticeable wind until the sun goes down. That should become a little bit lighter as we get past sunset just after 8 o'clock. The winds right now, gusting over 20 miles an hour along the coast. Inland gusts in the 15 to 20 mile an hour range. Those winds really are going to die down by early tomorrow morning, and pretty calm winds for the first half of the day tomorrow. And that's part of why we're going to warm up. Still an onshore breeze along the coast, so it's more of a modest warm up along the coast and in San Francisco. But the lighter onshore breeze should allow temperatures to at least reach into the 60s there. Farther inland, temperatures are already going to be close to 80 degrees by noon. And then the onshore breeze kicks back in. Not strong enough to push that cool air inland just yet, but it is going to affect the temperature pattern right along the coast. And we're going to have that locally dense fog to begin the day tomorrow, slowing down the warm up for the first couple hours of daylight on Saturday. But visibility is rapidly improving as we head towards mid to late morning, the fog backing up towards the coast. Temperatures start off in the low to mid 50s in most spots, just the North Bay valleys dipping below 50 degrees into the upper 40s. And then we start warming up. Temperatures in San Francisco likely to reach into the upper 60s, falling just barely short of actually hitting 70. But you see how fast the temperatures drop off from 4 o'clock to 6 o'clock once that onshore breeze really starts to accelerate and the cooler weather takes over. That'll be the trend for the second half of the weekend. Up into the mid 80s for high temperatures in Santa Rosa, well above average for this time of year, but not record setting. These temperatures would have to be way into the 90s to threaten record territory, although it could get close to 90 degrees for Concord's high temperature. Not quite that warm for San Jose, but above 80 degrees already by early afternoon, with high temperatures reaching up into the mid 80s by late afternoon. We'll fill in the rest of the map. The cool spots along the coast, only in the low 60s. The hot spots far inland, close to 90 degrees for Antioch and Brentwood, into the low 90s for Fairfield. So a good 30-degree spread in temperatures across the Bay Area. It looks like more of a June type of weather pattern. Mostly upper 60s and low to mid 70s around the Bay, with mostly 80s farther inland. Just those hottest spots approaching 90 degrees. Temperatures back off by several degrees on Sunday. Really, Sunday looks like a day much like today, just with more cloud cover overhead and that stronger onshore wind. That's going to push temperatures down to about normal for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Some minor little ups and downs to the temperature pattern, but more of the kiddie coaster as opposed to the full-fledged temperature roller coaster. Some passing clouds on Thursday, but that meager 10 to 20% rain chance we were talking about yesterday for Thursday is now pretty much 0%. So it doesn't look like that storm system is going to have much of an effect other than to drop our temperatures a little bit.